Yo, what's up, Nerd Nation? It's your boy Makeshift Mantis here with a gaming tech review. Today I'm taking a look at the Corsair K55 RGB gaming keyboard. And I actually got this keyboard for about $50 on Amazon. And I got it because of my recent PC build. So I wanted to upgrade my keyboard. I had kind of just a cheap budget keyboard that had RGB lighting effects, but I didn't really use it for gaming. So I didn't want to spend a ton of money. You know, I didn't want to, but mainly because of the build. I spent a lot of money on that, obviously. So I was trying to find a decent keyboard for a good price, but without breaking the bank. And I came across this keyboard. Now, it is a non-mechanical keyboard, and there are some really cool RGB lighting effects. It has programmable macro keys, as you can see. It also has some cool multimedia buttons that you can use if you guys like to do that. But just show you the packaging here. It's nothing much, you know, nothing really special. Turning it around, we have the RGB lighting effects. It shows the 3 different RGB zones that you can customize. It also has a detachable wrist rest that goes down here. You can see it right there. Now it says it's a rubber wrist rest. It doesn't really, I guess it sort of feels rubber, but it's mainly plastic and it has kind of a rubber coating over it. So I'll show you that. I actually do use it, but it just kind of clips onto the bottom. But it's sturdy. All in all, it's a nice keyboard. Go ahead and open it for you. I already took the keyboard out, have it plugged in. Just show you. Comes with a warranty guide. Comes with instructions. Now this looks like it's a thick instruction booklet, but honestly there's like 5 pages that you actually need to know, and everything else is in a bunch of different languages. So not much to it. Also another little warranty card if you want, and that's pretty much it. And it just comes with a keyboard. It came wrapped in plastic, and the cord was tied. So anyways, we're not here to look at the packaging, we're here to look at the actual keyboard. So let me go ahead and show you that. Alright guys, here's a better look at the Corsair K55 RGB gaming keyboard. As you can see, it has a really nice rainbow effect, and this is pretty much how it's going to look when you first plug it in. And there are a lot of other lighting effects on there, but maybe not as many as some of the other higher end keyboards that, you know, that are out there. But again, this is around $50. It's actually a little under $50. And again, I'll put a link in the description below if you guys are interested in picking it up. But this is a very solid keyboard. I like it. I've been using it for Elder Scrolls Online, and I like the response time. It feels like a really high quality keyboard. It's nice and sturdy. And also, I do a lot of writing each day. And as far as the typing experience goes, it's really solid. It's nice and smooth. And I like it. It's a really comfortable keyboard to type on. Again, you can see down here the rubber wrist rest. And again, it's actually plastic, but it does have a rubber coating over it and a nice grip texture. So again, I didn't think I was going to like it, but it actually works for me. I really do like it. Alright, let's take a look at some of the multimedia keys here. They're pretty simple, straightforward. Stop, rewind, play, fast forward. You got a mute button, volume down, volume up, and these are just the indicators to let you know the number lock key, the caps lock key, the keyboard lock key, and then the macro program key, which is for this button here. This button right here actually increases or decreases the brightness and turns off the LEDs. So that's low, that's medium, and that's high. It's hard to tell on this particular video and because of the camera, but in person they actually do get brighter. It's not a huge change, but it is noticeable. And then of course this just locks the keyboard. So let's go back and take a look at some of the lighting effects. The function key is basically what's going to control all the other lighting effects on this keyboard. So right now, this is the rainbow effect. If you push function equals, that will get you back there. But the cool thing with this is you can adjust the speed and adjust the direction. So function left, will actually make the rainbow effect go to the left. Function right will take it back. And then there's 3 speed settings. So this is fast, this is medium, and this is slow. So you just use the directions up and down, medium, and back to fast. So you can do this with, you can adjust the speeds with the other ones, the fade in and out, the pulse, and I'll go through some of these other ones too. Function minus has a nice breathing effect for the different colors in the RGB zones, and it just, you can control the speed. I'm not going to do that, I already showed you guys how to do that, but that just gives you an idea of what else it can do. Function 0 has a nice fade in effect to all the other colors, the static colors on the keyboard, and I believe there's 7 or 8, I didn't really count it, but there's 7 or 8 other colors that you guys could choose from if you want to just keep it on one color. You hit function 8, and I'll go through those colors real quick. There's blue, yellow, and on this, in this camera it looks really yellow, but it's actually kind of a greenish yellow. Light blue, purple. This one's a little bit more of a true yellow. On the camera it kind of looks like an orange, but it's actually more of a true yellow. White, red, green, and back to blue. Now function 7 is the one where you can program the RGB zones, and it's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, I don't think I'll ever really use it. I just kind of programmed one real quick just to show you guys. But basically you can change the colors of the 3 different zones to whatever you'd like. So if you wanted to have one solid color on these 2 zones and this a separate color, you could do that. If you wanted 3 different colors across the board and just pick the ones that you want, your favorite colors, you could do that. Or, you know, 2 colors on one side, whatever. However you want to do it, you could totally, you know, change it, customize it however you want. And yeah, it's a cool feature, but honestly I don't think I'll really use it. But let me go through the other ones real quick. Function 6 just takes you to another color setting. You have a bunch of preset colors for the individual zones. Function 5 does another one. Function 4 does another one. Function 3. Function 2. There we go. Function 1. Christmas, I guess. But anyways, let me take it back to just the rainbow effect. Yeah, this is a really solid keyboard. I do like it. Those are essentially the color customization options. I think there are a few other ones that you could maybe figure out, but those are the ones that are pretty much built into the keyboard. Again, you can see the macro keys over here, and the way I've been using them is they're preset to kind of take the place of the number keys up here. So I've just been using them that way. I don't know if it's any easier or more convenient, maybe a little bit, like maybe, you know, 3 and 4 might be a little bit more convenient than reaching up to 3 and 4 up here, but honestly it's kind of a cool feature, but it's not really that great. But all in all, this is a really good keyboard. One thing I will tell you guys is that there is no ferrite bead on the end of this cord. Now, a lot of you guys might not know what that is, but a ferrite bead is the little cylinder thing that comes at the end of a USB cord or the end of a power cord, and you'll see them on a lot of them. And most people don't pay attention to it or don't even know what it is, but it's actually there to block RF waves. This will not affect most people, but if you live near a radio tower or a cell phone tower close by, in close proximity to your house or to your setup, it could affect it. Now, I've had it affect me in the past. In fact, the last keyboard that I had did not have a ferrite bead on it, and the radio signals that came through were ridiculous, and it turn my keyboard off and on every time somebody would amp up, and it was a nightmare. So once I figured it out, I bought some ferrite beads. In this case, I already had some extra ones, and I just went ahead and put them on the end of the cord. Have not had any problems. They are something you can buy off Amazon or other stores. You kind of have to look around. I'm not sure if like a Home Depot would have them or not, but you can buy them. They're fairly cheap. Actually, they are really cheap, and they're easy to connect to just put on. It's not a big deal. But just be warned, that is one thing that I did not know about, and I would never have thought about, but I wanted to put it out there just in case somebody out there is watching this video and is wondering if it has a ferrite bead. There's maybe like 1 in 1,000 people that might actually affect. But just in case you're one of those people, no, it does not have one. Also too, just to let you know, the power cord or the USB cord that is connected to it is not braided. It's not a braided cable. It's just a simple rubber coated cable, which honestly I thought I was gonna have a problem with or not like, but it honestly didn't affect me at all. So all in all, I really do like this keyboard, especially for it being under $50. It's by Corsair. It has great light, and even in this video, it kind of, maybe the lights don't look as bright, but they are very bright. I will tell you that, like, they're very bright. You actually can see a difference when you're looking at it in person. It's not a huge difference, but there is a little bit of a difference. But these lights are just naturally bright. So I am really pleased with this keyboard. And again, if you guys are interested in picking it up, I'll put a link in the description below. And if you guys get it, let me know what you think of it. But I definitely recommend the Corsair K55 gaming keyboard, especially if you guys are on a little bit of a budget. This is not a cheap keyboard. This is not, you know, like a $12 or $20 keyboard that you'll pick up off Amazon. Even though you can't buy this off Amazon, it's not one of those knockoff brands. This is actually a good keyboard from a good quality manufacturer, and it's worth the money in the sense that it definitely feels like it fits my setup better, and it meets more the needs that I have now. But it did not break the bank. I didn't feel like I was overpaying for a keyboard. It actually just fit right into my budget. So anyways guys, that's it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like this video and subscribe to our page for more awesome Nerdgasmic content, our gaming videos, our review videos, tech review, whatever we can give you guys, we're going to try and get it out there for you. But until next time, this is your boy Makeshift Mantis saying have a good one, and I'm out. Peace.